Mr. Lau, can you say hi?
Hi, everyone. Hello, Clement. Hi, Helen. Thanks for inviting me and giving me a chance to be in front of Facebook again and joining this webinar. Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks. I'd like to introduce to you antibacterial towels. Yeah, and before I continue, please again, Greedy Lau Chingguan here will continue asking you to give me more likes and share, and then. Before I further proceed, and I like to see love now instead of like. Can I see a lot of love, red color love from everybody, please, please? Can I have all the love, the red color love from everyone? Yes, I can see that. Thank you. Yes, flood with red color. Thank you. And share, please also share the entire live as well, because I do believe this is actually some good information you would like to share with your friends. You would like to share with your family members that next time when you buy towels, after all, you need to buy towels. Why don't you consider a towels that can increase your immunity systems and can improve your immunity systems, and it can actually help your family members as well. And to stay healthy, then you will be actually have lesser chance to actually being contagious with this virus COVID-19. Okay. All right. With that, a lot of love and a lot of likes and like to share with you. Maybe a lot of you look at this nowadays. People know, right? This beautiful red corona headed pretty lady. Yes, he is actually called coronavirus 2019. And everyone look at this picture, look at this cell, look at this young, I'm not sure it should be young lady lah. And maybe what about these two pretty yellow lady as well as green lady? These two is actually very interesting bacteria that is actually equally highly contagious, and it is always found in our home actually. And it is actually by the name of, I have difficulty to pronounce it. I have learned very hard and I still cannot pronounce it very accurately. Staphylococcus aureus, 金黄色葡萄球菌, and Escherichia coli and 大肠杆菌. And this particular two bacteria is also very dangerous to all our family members. And what happens if we actually affected by these two beautiful lady? And of course, you will have diarrhea, you will have your nephritis, and as well as you will have food poisoning, and even for baby, if you actually being contagious with this particular bacteria, meningitis is what you should actually expecting, yeah? And pneumonia as well. It's also a very dangerous bacteria, and that surrounded us at any time. So please be careful in these two, and how we can actually taking care of this. And this is actually the two groups of categories of people will be easily infected as well. It's definitely the young kids as well as the elderly. Same like viruses, because their immunity system is just not as strong as you and me. Okay. And where do we find common antibacterial products in town? So those we was also told stainless steel cutting board is actually an antibacterial function, that which they have certain coating on the surface, and of course all the cleansers and detergents. And nowadays have lights, that which is antibacterial. Even innerwear nowadays have antibacterial. I put up a man underwear or innerwear, and very interesting that private part also has to be taken care of. It's also need to antibacterial. And everywhere we need to take care of, and even your air conditions, even your freezer, that the handle and are also antibacterial, and your washing machine is antibacterial nowadays. So what happened here in DongPeng? what we do is we try to develop these particular tiles and this particular tile surface, and we send for the test. And this is actually the control groups and comparisons. On the left, the control group, you can see the bacteria for E. coli says, and after and comparing with another one with antibacterial tiles. And you can see very clearly, this is actually the result. And this was actually a tested result. Make it bigger for you so you can see clearer. You can see here, and you can see the E. coli. Sorry. E. coli is actually able to be actually anti-bacterial up to even 95%, 99% antibacterial. Yeah, this is all proven, yeah, before all the results. Okay, and where do we find? What we use is actually using silver iron. Okay, the agent that we use on the surface of the tiles is actually we use this silver iron. And what is this silver iron? And silver iron is actually where the leaf springs is actually using, yeah, and even some of the toothpaste is actually using these iron, silver ions, and some of the bowl and others bacteria are also using. Okay, these are actually some of the antibacterial tiles that collection that which we have, and that is why I like to share with you a little bit here. And okay, let me share with you this, the entire story of our antibacterial functions. We do a test with the fruit test. Okay, I hope you all can see this. Let me see whether you all can see this. Yes, I think you all can see this. Okay, this is about 24 hours. You can see one on the left is the normal glaze and one on the right is antibacterial. Yeah, okay, and you can see the differences. After 48 hours, much clearer. Okay, 72 hours. Okay, so you can see much clearer. This is actually what happens if one is actually without antibacterial, one is actually antibacterial. Okay, and very clear. It actually definitely helping us to take care of our environments and our body as well. And another very important video that I must share with you
in your daily life, bacteria are everywhere. On the floor is a place where bacteria grow easily. Bacteria are imperceptibly and invisibly threatening our family's health. Therefore, DongPeng Innovation Center goes deep in the research and development. After 17 years technology innovation with more than 1,000 times recipe adjustments, unveiled a new series featuring long-term and effective antibacterial performance named Anti-bacterial Tiles (ABT). On the tile surface, we added the antimicrobial metal ions, and it forms a stable antimicrobial layer, which is closely attached to the bacteria when it's exposed to it. The metal ions penetrate into the cell wall of the bacteria and have a reaction with sulfhydryl group, depriving them of their reproduction capabilities. In this way, bacteria die. It's sterilizing and antibacterial 724. According to the test results from the authorized testing agency, DongPeng's antibacterial tiles can sterilize the Escherichia coli, Staphylococcus aureus, and other commonly seen bacteria effectively and efficiently, reducing the risk of diarrhea infections and food poisoning. At the same time, the adoption of nanoglaze makes the texture becomes more natural and authentic, and the seamless design system breaks the limits of space and reproduces the natural look of real stone. DongPeng Antibacterial Tiles is a perfect combination of beauty and health. It's a breakthrough in a new era, which is dedicated to providing a high-quality and healthier household environment for every customer. Long-term antibacterial care for health.
What I like to share with you, and definitely with antibacterial tiles as well as these air purification tiles, I do believe with that we will be able to increase our immunity systems in yourself as well as your family member. With that, you will definitely able to move our economy forward as well. And with that presentations, I would like to thank everyone for your attentions. And before that, as I mentioned to you, I like to give you the 280 ringgits of this uh, voucher as long as you do the second things. Yeah. So what you need to do now is actually you need to register yourself. Okay. And I believe my colleague will be actually share this with you. And this particular link, what you need to do is you need to just click onto this particular following link. Then you can actually register yourself and make an appointment with us to visit our showrooms and justify yourself this particular air purification tiles as well as this antibacterial tiles. And maybe some of the showroom is actually still not available with antibacterial tiles because we just received this particular sample 2 days ago. Yeah, and but air purification tile is definitely available in all our showrooms. Okay, and with that, I back to the stage, back to Clemens. And for the rest of the team member, please continue give me love and likes. Yes, yes, I can see love and likes. Thank you very much. And if this is meaningful and helpful to you, and please share these particular sessions and to all your friends and ask them to share with their friends as well. Because we need, if you think this is actually a good information that can actually help your friends, and then you do sharing. Yeah. So that is actually what I can share with everyone for today. And back to Clemens. Thank you very much.